Hello everyone, I am Gilles Vernier, an assistant professor in the Department of Political Science and chair of the Academic Integrity Committee, also known as the AIC. The AIC is the committee in charge of dealing with appeals against sanctions for academic integrity violations. But before I lay down the composition, the role, the functioning of this particular committee, let me remind you that academic integrity or honesty is central to your life as a student at Ashoka, and indeed central to our entire liberal arts project. Over the next 3 to 4 years, you will be required to produce all kinds of assignments. You will write papers, essays, book reviews, draft response papers, answer quizzes, produce group assignment. Some of you will write code, lab reports, or fiction. The one demand that we have, besides that you should apply yourself to the best of your abilities, is to always submit your own work, to not seek to deceive or take shortcuts by borrowing without proper citation the work of others, be they published authors or fellow students. As I will explain in this video, the cost of cheating is vastly superior to its dubious benefits. Every year, students fail courses or even fail to graduate because they have violated some academic integrity norm, willingly or not. So first, what constitutes academic integrity? Simply put, academic integrity means that you ensure that any idea or content that you create, produce at Ashoka within your coursework is your own and has not been already created or formulated by someone else. Of course, we constantly borrow work and ideas from others, including professors, but when we do, we always must acknowledge the source of our ideas or the help we have received to do an assignment. Academic integrity also means to report your results accurately when you do research, to respect one's lab's results and that of one's team, to not fudge data or to not steal someone else's code. It also means to be honest during examinations, both offline and online. Any infringement of those norms constitutes an academic integrity violation. Cheating of any kind, misrepresenting your own work, plagiarism, helping others with information during a test or an exam, or sharing code, fabrication of information or results, and so forth. So I imagine that most of you must be thinking at the moment that you will never find yourself in this situation. And of course we hope not. But every year, as I said, students do get caught cheating. So what are the situations that may lead some students to cheat? There is peer pressure, especially when cheating takes place over WhatsApp. It's so easy. There's performance anxiety, the fear to lose GPA points. Some students blame their own instructor for giving them an excessive workload. Students who cannot plan or manage their workload and other activities and are usually behind in meeting their deadlines and can at times resort to cheating or plagiarism as an easy solution. Sometimes the rules mentioned in the course syllabus are not clear or the sanctions are not clearly spelled out, and students may seek to take advantage from that. Some students also justify cheating by telling themselves that they were cheating only once, only in one course, because they were sick and could not catch up, because this particular assignment was not very important, because the course was not very important, maybe just an elective, because it's a victimless crime, no one will get hurt if I do this. Some students genuinely think that they had to help a friend in need in a situation of exam, or that the instructor does not really care. And of course, some people, will say that, everyone cheats in this class, so therefore it's okay if I do it too. All of these are invalid excuses for cheating. There is simply no excuse for cheating, not even personal difficulties, familial or medical. There are mechanisms in place at Ashoka to help you deal with submission deadlines when you face personal difficulties. You must avail from them. And finally, ignorance of the rules does not protect you from consequences when you break them. So what are the consequences of getting sanctioned? First, all confirmed cases get registered in your academic file, but not in your transcript. This is something that you carry with you for the rest of your time at Ashoka. Students sanctioned for academic integrity violations must undergo a mandatory training organized by the CWC, regardless of the severity of the sanction. But in particularly egregious cases, or in cases of repeated offense, the AIC may impose sanctions that go beyond what has been proposed by the faculty. These may include the denial of NOC, non-objection certificate, which may be required to hold various positions within the university, like writing tutor and so forth. But most serious cases or repeated offenses may lead to suspension or even expulsion, which are confirmed by the VC after the conduct of another hearing with the student. So how does the appeal procedure work? First, faculty report the allegations to the OA by submitting an academic integrity violation report, an AIV form, which contains all the evidences that can be produced. The student gets notified and has 5 days to respond in 3 possible ways. 1, the student admits to the violation and agrees with the sanction, in which case the case is closed and registered. B, the student admits to the violation but disagrees with the sanction. Or C, the student denies the allegation completely. In both last cases, the AIV report, all the material related to the case are forwarded to the Academic Integrity Committee. So who are they? The AIC is composed of 11 members, 7 faculty appointed across departments and disciplines, including a chair, 3 students representatives, 1 third-year undergraduate, 1 ASP, and 1 postgraduate students, which could be an MA, YIF, MLS, or PhD student, and a secretary appointed by the OAA. Once the AIC receives a case, the committee examines the facts, conduct a hearing with the student if the student wishes to appear in front of the committee to submit new material or to present their version of the case. The committee only takes into consideration the material aspects of the case and not its circumstances. Did cheating take place? Yes or no? Is the sanction conform to what was written in the syllabus? Is the sanction proportionate to the severity of the case? Right? So the AIC deliberates on the case, communicates its decision in writing to all concerned parties, maintaining complete confidentiality. Even if you get sanctioned for plagiarism, for instance, your head of department does not get that information. Other faculty do not get that information. Only the faculty who obviously reported you in the first place. Students who disagree with the AIC decision can appeal within 5 days to the Dean of Academic Affairs, but only on procedural grounds or in a situation in which new information has been made available which was not considered by the AIC. The role of the Dean here is really to ensure that due process was followed. In case of recommendation or expulsion, the appeal goes further up to the Vice Chancellor, who conducts another hearing with the student. Now, to end on a more encouraging note, here are some advices and steps that you can follow to avoid finding yourself in this kind of situation. Familiarize yourselves with the rules. Read carefully every assignment, instruction, guideline. Read the syllabus of every course. And in doubt, always consult your TA, TF, faculty. All of us are always here to help. Generally speaking, never try to take a shortcut. The moment you feel that you're taking a shortcut, ask yourself exactly what you're doing. And finally, do not think that you will not get caught. Faculty use plagiarism detection software that is actually quite sophisticated. You will end up spending more time trying to beat them than actually doing your work on your own. So you will find more information on this question in the Student's Handbook, on the Ashoka portal, through the CWC training sessions and orientation. I hope you found this video helpful. If you have any question regarding academic integrity, feel free to reach out to me at my AIC email ID. Thank you for listening.